Hey there, I'm Dan James, and this is going to be a message from the universe type tarot reading. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, Spirit. What messages do you have for the viewer at this time, please? Guardian angel is here saying you are not alone. Oh man. I had a feeling I would have to get out during this reading. Sorry about that. Okay. What messages do you have at this time for the viewer? Spirit. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like someone's hard at work on something like a business of their own, or something like that. Queen of Wands. Wow. I just started getting hot, which makes sense since the breeze isn't coming in from the windows anymore. Because I shut them. But it's giving me this, it's giving this energy of passion, fire, and she's literally holding fire in her hand here. Ace of Pentacles. It's like there's this new beginning, small beginnings. That's what I'm hearing. But it's as if Spirit is like, okay, we're building, we're, you know. Yeah, I feel like someone's in like the beginning stages of building something. Like for me, I don't know if the camera is picking up the guitar in the background, but I'm learning how to play. I'm also writing songs again, and that's, you know, something that Spirit has led me to doing. I'm seeing SL right now. Yeah, maybe that this is like a Spirit-led thing that you are, you know, in like the beginning stages of. Only up to go from here is what I'm hearing. I feel like there's a lot of excitement on your part, on Spirit's part as well. Like just excited for where you are at this stage, but also they're like just, you know, your spirit guides, they're just like really rooting for you. They're just like, all right, excited to, you know, watch your journey and see, you know, what you end up doing. My eyes keep going back to Bender. I have the camera on a stack of books here. And the author's name that Spirit's got my... Oh, wow. Spirit's got my eyes going to this person's last name. It's Bender, and then there's also Coward on here. Let me see, show you guys. Bender, and then also Coward. McCann. Can. Is someone given to drinking a lot? Huh. Alone? I feel like there is this cowardice type energy coming through where one might be turning to drink of the alcoholic variety to deal with their fear. This could be recent past energy. For some, you're being Spirit's wanting for you to be more in the attitude of, actually I can believe it and do it. Get out of cowardice energy, let go of the fear, because it's just going to hold you back if you let it. You can feel fear, you know, fear comes up. It's just one of those things, you know, self-doubt. It may come up, yes, but, you know, work through it, push through it anyway. Keep fighting, keep fighting. If you like, I mean, it's your life. I'm going to pull some more cards to see what else the universe may have to say to you. We have the Five of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I just did a Gemini reading where the Five of Wands came out. Or was it the Libra reading? Anyway, right, so I was laughing earlier because I was like, wait a minute, I was literally just thinking about Rumple Stillskin from the show Once Upon a Time, and how, you know, he was like a self-professed coward, and then he was also given to drinking alcohol quite a lot. And then we've got the Eight of Cups here. Right after that, the Three of Hearts came out. As if someone uses alcohol or something else, addicting, something else that you're addicted to. You habitually go to this thing to deal with difficult emotions, to deal with pain, almost to try to escape from it. But I feel like it invariably leads to things being worse. Spirit, why is the Page of Cups here? Also, the Five of Swords had come out, and the Five of Pentacles. So, Five of Swords is speaking of conflict to me. Right now I'm struggling with with speaking audibly. Five of Swords, why are you here? It's possible someone is being guided by the universe, guided by your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. We all, have them around us. You may be getting guided by them to seek help for these maladaptive coping mechanisms, whatever they may be for you. Drinking, drugging, whatever it is. Yeah. It could be hooking up with a lot of people for some, or people that you don't really know very well. Page of Cups. I feel like maybe somebody is looking for the one, and it's like you keep on getting into these things with people, hoping, you guys could be together, but it just always seems to lead to disappointment. And that is because they're not right for you. With the intend and create being here, I feel like, he has this thing in his hand, right? But when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the romantic, relationships or partnerships, it's not anything that we can really force. Right? I used to think that, because you could say I was pretty easygoing at that time, I thought I could be with anyone, I've since learned that life doesn't work that way. I thought that, you know, if I wanted to be in a relationship, I could be. You know, the person just would have to be, I don't know, they would just have to be able to put up with me and everything that I come along with, and I would just, you know, have to do the same thing. But, you know, if a match, you know, between two people, if it's just not, if it's like oil and water, then it's like oil and water. There's no, you know, there's no making that work. Oil and water don't mix, right? That type of energy. So maybe you want to put a stop to trying to, you know, make things work with just whoever, you know, looks good or seems like they would be a good partner or anything like that, because it just doesn't work that way. If it's not meant to be, then it will not be. It will not work. With the star ancestor being here saying to follow the voice of your soul, I feel like for somebody, you've got to be on your own for a while. And you may know this, but you're trying to force the issue, and maybe you even get into self-pity about where spirit has you right now, where life has you, where you do feel like, where you are on your own quite a lot. You are isolated, you are set apart, you know, for the purpose of the cosmos, you know, why you came to the planet in the first place. It may help to there's this the Serenity Prayer, short version, goes, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's a great prayer to recite if you are struggling to accept life as it is. But when we do acknowledge, when we do accept that things are crappy in, like, you know, one or more areas of our lives, it's gets a lot easier to deal with it, because it's like, okay, you know, my love life sucks, you know, I accept that, and then you go from there. It's like, okay, am I being gifted this time to really focus on myself and improving myself, you know, so that I can be a better version than I was the day before, the year before, you know, 10 years before. You know, is the universe gifting me this time so that I can build up my, you know, my financial resources, so then once a partner that's suitable and the partner that's meant for me comes along, then, you know, we're not struggling financially. You know, I can afford to, you know, take us on a vacation, you know, every year or whatever the case. Yeah, it gets easier to accept, you know, something that we're struggling with, and to like work with it, And through it, when we acknowledge, okay, this is crappy. I'm broke, that's crappy. My kid's doing terrible in school, that's crappy. I accept it. All right, what can I do about it? What can be done, if anything? If anything. Excuse me. Yeah. Follow the voice of your soul. Something that's really been helping me on my journey is because I feel like someone really needs to hear this. That is every single day surrendering my will to higher forces. I've been saying things like, this body, it's not mine, it's yours, God, it's yours, my higher power, to do with what you will. Take my will, take my life, build with me, do with me as thou wilt. Basically, that saying, let go and let God, I feel like that's what someone's really being encouraged to do, is to just let God take the reins, let your higher power take the reins. Just give it up to the universe, just surrender, Because as paradoxical as it may sound, there is quite a bit of freedom, at least from what I've found, in surrendering. Just allowing spirit to help you through life. It's pretty damn empowering. When I look at this card, all the stars around this person, I just look at it like it's, their spirit. It's kind of like how spirit is with each and every one of us. Just right there whenever we need. Whenever we're needing help, you're not alone. Never, never, never alone. Love and let yourself be loved. It's coming through. And remember that you deserve to hold space on this planet. You weren't born by mistake, you were born on purpose. For a purpose. And fighting against that, all that causes is this strife, this, it's struggle. Get off the struggle bus. Wave it goodbye. That's what you're being encouraged to do, viewer. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you another time perhaps.